15.8 The diagram below shows the occurrence of petroleum in the Earth's. By, apart from oil, name two other non-renewable sources of energy. Coal, uranium, natural gas. Give the byproducts obtained when refining crude oil. Tar, wax, bitumen, tar, asphalt, grease, lubricants, resin, petrochemical. Name three fossil fuels. Petroleum, coal, natural gas. C. Outline two conditions necessary for the formation of petroleum. Presence of deposits of flora and fauna fossils over a long time. Presence of porous rocks. Presence of sedimentary rocks. Presence of pressure to compress the organic remains. Presence of non-porous rock beneath the deposits of flora and fauna. Deposition of other larger rocks, non-porous rocks over the remains of flora and fauna. Compression of the remains of flora and fauna due to the folding of the larger rocks. Name four oil-producing countries in Middle East. Saudi Arabia, United Arab Emirates, Bahrain, Iraq, Iran, Kuwait, and Qatar. Name four oil-producing countries in Africa. Libya, Nigeria, Egypt, Gabon, Tunisia, Algeria, DRC, Morocco, Sudan, Gabon, Angola. Congo. Name the countries to which Kenya exports petroleum products. Uganda, Rwanda, Burundi, Comoros, Tanzania, Southern Sudan, Democratic Republic of Congo. Explain four effects that the increase of oil prices has had on the economies of oil-importing countries in Africa. The countries spend more of their foreign exchange on importation of oil, thus negatively affecting other sectors of the economy. The countries that have fuel potential have started exploring the possibilities of drilling their own oil to reduce stop importation. There has been increasing cost of transport, causing a rise in the cost of movement of people, goods and services. It has created awareness of the need to conserve energy. Production costs have increased, leading to an increase in the prices of commodities, thus reducing the demand on the commodities. It has led to the need to look for cheaper sources of energy to supplement the oil. Some industries that rely on the byproducts of petroleum have collapsed, leading to redundancy and unemployment. The countries have experienced low economic growth, leading to general poverty among the citizens. Explain the contribution of oil to the economies of the Middle East countries. Earnings from the oil products have led to the development of social amenities, infrastructure such as roads, railways, airways, etc. in the Middle East countries. It earns the country's foreign exchange, which is used to develop other sectors of the economy when oil is exported to other countries. Petroleum is used as a raw material, leading to the growth of petroleum-related industries. The revenue royalties earned have enabled the Middle East countries to investments overseas to increase immensely. The money earned through the sale of the petroleum products is used to develop other sectors of the economies of those countries. The industry has led to the rapid growth, development and expansion of towns which also act as international trade centers, e.g. Dubai. The petroleum mining industry has led to the creation of employment opportunities to the local population, raising their living standards. Explain ways in which non-oil producing countries in Africa can reduce over-dependence on oil as a source of energy. Encouraging people to walk or use bicycles on short distances. Developing alternative sources of energy, e.g. biogas, HEP, geothermal, solar energy, etc. Rationing of oil as a government policy. Improved road servicing, leading to use of less fuel by reducing traffic jams. Improving flow of traffic in the urban centers and on the roads in general to reduce traffic jams and hence oil consumption. Encourage the use of energy-saving devices, e.g. cost to conserve oil, pooling transport, encouraging people to use public transport to reduce oil consumption. Controlling the type and number of vehicle imported into the country in terms of oil consumption through increasing import duty on high-capacity vehicles. State two reasons why the petroleum refinery is located at Mombasa. The proximity to the harbor and the port of Mombasa through which crude oil is imported. Availability of water, which is plenty and is used in the petroleum refinery. What are the effects of liberalization of oil industry in Kenya? It has created variation in the price of petroleum and petroleum products. It has created widespread availability of petroleum products. It has caused frequent adjustments by oil dealers. It has led to mushrooming of my petroleum product dealers. It has encouraged importation of refined petroleum product. Why does Kenya import her oil in crude form? It is cheaper than when it is crude form. Refining generates employment in the oil refinery, etc. There are many byproducts that result from the refining of crude oil. Some of the byproducts of crude oil refinery are used as materials for road construction tarmac. Kenya exports refined products earning foreign exchange. VII state 4 ways in which Kenya can reduce the use of petroleum as a source of energy. Proper maintenance of vehicles to avoid high consumption of petrol diesel. Encouraging the people to use cars that have low fuel consumption engine capacity and avoid fuel guzzlers. Encouraging people to use bicycles, motorcycles over short distances. Encouraging people to use public means of transport rather than individual private cars, hence reducing jams and petrol consumption. Improving the roads to avoid delays that increase the consumption of diesel petrol. Improving the traffic flow in order to reduce usage of petrol diesel. Importing vehicles that have a low fuel consumption rate. Developing alternative sources of energy in order to reduce reliance on petrol diesel. 16. I explain 4 problems facing the mining industry in Kenya. Some minerals are found in remote areas, inaccessible areas, which make them difficult to exploit. Pollution of the areas by noise, blast, smoke, water is all health hazards. The country faces shortage, inadequate capital for exploitation. Shortage of skilled personnel, hence country relies on expatriates who remit their salaries and dividends to their foreign countries. Land use conflict, e.g. titanium mining in Kwale between Tioman Company and the Lok people delays hinders mining. Explain the negative effects of mining on the environment. Mining causes land destruction, ugly land, badland. Mining causes pollution of environment, air, water, soil and noise. Mining causes loss of biodiversity, e.g. animals migrate, vegetation is cleared, etc. Mining leads to soil erosion since land remains bare. Mining may lead to landslides and mass wasting which are triggered by use of machines. Mining causes soil erosion due to vegetation loss. Mining may lower the water table of a given place.